Good morning, family. Welcome to the Afro Latina Show. I am your host, Alicia Anabel Santos, La Diosa Dominicana, La Santera. Welcome to episode 143, Cry for Healing. I could have titled today's diary, Cry for Help, but I decided that what a better word is healing for me because I feel like there are so many things that require healing for me personally, and I think require healing globally, in terms of um, the divisiveness that I'm finding across all kinds of spaces. Um, there is a cry for healing in terms of how people speak to one another. There's a cry for healing in the words that we use to address one another, like how we move in the world, how we speak. So today, the cry for healing, the theme for me is this idea of healing my voice. And by voice, I'm talking about the internal voice, the internal dialogue that we have sometimes that rises when we least expect it. It was interesting. I was journaling this morning and I had a thought about something having to do with my accomplishments. And there was something negative that I said about something, like it wasn't quite there yet, I wasn't quite good enough in that area yet, or I haven't mastered this specific thing yet, and maybe I shouldn't call myself this. So I found myself second guessing myself, and I didn't write it, but I was journaling, and the thought came to me, and I was like, where did that thought come from? Where did that voice come from? Who invited that voice to the conversation? Like, I'm here minding my own business, journaling about, my life and my things and how I'm feeling and what's rising for me and what I want to complete and accomplish. And here comes this voice telling me, oh, but espérate, hold up. And it made me go further in my reflection this morning in my meditation to really think about all of the ways that it's interesting. I was going to say that we hurt ourselves with the words that we say to ourselves, but it's funny. There are a lot of voices, right? There are a lot of voices that we take as truth. People in our lives, people that we respect more than we do ourselves. And so anything and everything that they say to us, good or bad, we would, some of us, believe them more. And so today, I had to take the thought that entered my mind and turn it upside down and say, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Nobody asked you your opinion. Nobody asked you your thought. And the voice that I'm going to give birth to today, that was my prompt. The voice that I'm going to give birth to today is a voice that tells me, and I went with that. My voice tells me, my voice tells me, my voice tells me, my voice tells me. And I kept going and I kept going and I kept filling pages because it was important for me to talk myself out of the negative thoughts that wanted to creep in. And that requires mastery. I'm not there yet because oftentimes those voices can be paralyzing. Make you feel so shitty about yourself that you end up doing nothing. And that's not what we're doing. I think that I'm at a place where I am experiencing these things in real time. And rather than learn the lesson months later, I'm catching it quicker, which is beautiful. And I'm very happy about, because that shit could have fucked me up all day. That could have made me feel horrible about myself. And so with that, family, let's meditate. Let's meditate on the voice that nurtures us, the voice that is healing, a voice that is loving. And let's try to practice just some different ways of seeing ourselves and speaking to ourselves, right? So close your eyes and get comfortable. Let's take some deep breaths in. Inhale. 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 Keep breathing comfortably. I'm not going to get into all of the voices that step in to tell us negative things about ourselves. We're not doing that. This morning, we are going to honor and welcome and call forth the voice that we want to hear, the voice that lifts us, the voice that loves us, the voice that instructs us to do good works, the voice that pushes us. What does that voice sound like? And what is that voice saying? The voice that I give birth to today tells me that I am what? You are what? My voice tells me that I can. My voice tells me that I will. My voice tells me that there is nothing. My voice is here to. My voice wants me to. My voice loves about me that. My voice walks with me and shows me. My voice reveals. My voice is a gift. Feel all of that. Keep going. Journal. Write it. Repetition, repetition, repetition. When you're ready, come out of meditation. Family, there's nothing crueler. There's nothing crueler than the negative voice that we walk with that tells us that we ain't shit. And so the best way to combat it is to send love to it and flip it. Send ourselves love. It's powerful. You'll feel this vibration and energy in your body. Once you start feeding yourself with positive thoughts, things begin to shift and you begin to attract things. I know this to be true. I've witnessed it. I have experienced it. The negative only attracts negative, so protect your spirit, your soul, and your space. With that, my loves, I am out. My intention for today is to honor the voice that loves me, the voice that knows me, and the voice that wants my highest good. Peace.